And then also, you need to learn about money. Money is a good thing. Money is never a bad thing. So the preacher said in Ecclesiastes that money answereth all things. 99. Money. This program has been made possible because of money. Okay? I'm able to talk to you through this microphone for you to hear on the other side because of money. Money is good. Tell your brother, money is good. And you know what? If you have read, one of the easiest way to make money, which is also difficult, is through entrepreneurship. There is nobody, like Nana said, 9 to 5 on. That 9 to 5 won't fetch you anything. Because by then it is someone up there that regulates your time for you. But then when you're able to get into entrepreneurship, it's not only always that you have to do it alone. You can do it in partnership. You can be a group of people doing that, and it's possible. So my ladies, you need to learn more about money, and it's to all of us too. And you should also read. At least, if you want to really know a lot about money, you should read at least Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. You should, with the business, you should read 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel, right? Peter Thiel. You should also read at least Swimming with the Sharks, Harvey Mackay. Yes, you should read all those books to help you in your path of entrepreneurship growth. And then also, you should have a good knowledge about money. So we have money, we have riches, and we have wealth. They are not the same. You may have money. If you have 1 Ghana cedi, it's money, right? If you have $100, it's money, right? But then there's a difference between money, riches, and wealth. Money, you can do any work to get money. Now, the second thing is then the riches. So you have to, when you have money, these are the things you basically have to know. You have to know how to make money, you have to know how to manage money, and you have to know how to multiply money. So making money, multiplying money, and managing money. You can easily make money. You can pick anything you have and you can sell, you can make money. Now the next thing is that you have to know how to manage money. That is the problem of most people. How do you manage money? By separating yourself from the business money. It's not easy, but you have to discipline yourself. You have to know that your business is an entity on its own. So for me, how I grew up, at a point I used to use some of my business money. But then my husband advised me, no, you don't do that. So I separated myself from the business money. And I want you to know that at times I can borrow from my business. Recently I borrowed 10,000 for my business. You see, because I was expecting some money and then it was not here. And I have paid it back anyway. So that is it. And then also how to multiply money. So when you learn how to manage money, the riches will come in there with savings and investments. And then multiplication, multiple businesses. Multiplication, multiple businesses. And then that is what will get you into the realm of wealth. When I talk of realm of wealth, wealthiness is having riches enough, having abundance enough, such that it can transcend generations. You are not wealthy enough until you have things that your grandchildren can come and enjoy. So think about it. We all want to be wealthy. We have to put in our best. And then also finally, I would say that you need to get a mentor. Look at a lady, only the lady say, get a mentor. And you know that the mentors, they are experienced, they are well exposed, and they have gone through that path. So if you're a lady, for instance, and you get to me, you want to start a hair product business, you want to start a cosmetic business, I can easily help you because I have tread that path over the years. Okay, so it will be easy for me to teach you than for you to start to do it on your own. Listen to me, this life, there is nobody that is on his own. You can never do it all alone. Even if you have a company, you need people to work for you. Is that not so? Yes. So I want you to know that the entrepreneurship journey is challenging. It's not easy at all. It's challenging. It's not easy. But I want you to know today, as far as we have done it, I am a lady. I am married. I have kids. Today, for instance, I have to pay someone to take care of my kids to come because I don't have a house help actually. And I'm able to make it. I am pushing through. It's not easy. There are a lot of challenging times. I mean, when I meet with Nana, we talk about all these challenges, but then I'm still pushing through, I'm still making it. And I know definitely, if you focus, you can make it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That was a fine speech. We can do better. We can do better. Standing on all existing protocols, with a round of applause, I invite up here the Pro Vice Chancellor of this noble institution, Professor Isaac Boateng.
Thank you. I hope you're happy to be here. Thank you. Our special guest speaker and flag bearer hopeful of the new patriotic party, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, and your distinguished team, including all the people who came with you. Convocation members here, hard-working staff, CEOs and other industry partners, SRC president and other SRC executives here, my dear students, friends of the media, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to welcome you on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, Professor Frederick Kwakusafo, and the management of Akenten Apiamenka University of Skills Training and Entrepreneurial Development, AMMUTED, and especially the Level Up project that our Student Representative Council, SRC, has organized to complement the university inclusive effort to equip students with the most suitable competencies to successfully go into entrepreneurship ventures after life in the university. We are indeed grateful to you for taking time to join us for this important event. Honorable. Mandate, vision, and mission of the university. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, AMMUTED is Ghana premier public TVET and entrepreneurial development teacher education university. Established by an Act of Parliament, Act 1026, in August 2020, as part of government determination to maximize TVET, entrepreneurship, and industrialization for the economic development of our dear country. It is important to note that before 2020, AMMUTED was the Kumasi and Asante Mampong campuses of University of Education, Winneba. The mandate of the university, 1, is to provide higher education in TVET and entrepreneurial training to develop skilled manpower for job creation and economic development. Training and provide teachers with the relevant competencies for teaching in technical and vocational education and training institutions. 3, train and provide teachers with the relevant competencies for teaching entrepreneurial development at various institutions. 4, and the last mandate, develop strong linkages between the university, industry, and the economic community. And that is what we are doing today to have Honorable here. Comprehensive need assessment and outcomes. To achieve the mandate above, the university management from the onset embarked on comprehensive need assessment to identify actual needs and gaps to inform its decision to mount and teach programs that meet the demand of society, thus making it a university that is fit for purpose. Therefore, the comprehensive need assessment guided AMMUTED to improve existing programs and strategically develop 86 new practical and demand-driven economic programs that relate to TVET, ATVET, and entrepreneurial education in consultation with major stakeholders, especially industry. We introduced 2 entrepreneurship programs, namely BSc Marketing and Entrepreneurship, BSc Entrepreneurship Education, and established the Institute of Entrepreneurial Development, Education and Innovation as one of the key drive for entrepreneurship within the university. We have almost completed the construction of an ultra-modern entrepreneurship business incubation center to energize, empower, direct, encourage, and support business creation, invention, and innovation among students. In fact, if we open these two doors, we will see our business incubator at this side. It's a new, beautiful structure over there. The university has also established an entrepreneurship club for students to discuss, polish, nurture, and develop entrepreneurial ideas. And I know club members, you are here. Are you there? Wave your hands. Thank you. We organize periodic fashion shows and exhibitions for other students to display their innovative products. The latest fashion show, which is AMMUTED equivalent of the popular AMMUTED Gala, Paris, France, was held just yesterday, 25th July 2025. In fact, AMMUTED provides a good environment and support to students to seek exposure and opportunities, all in the deliberate effort to psychic them up to become valuable entrepreneurs and meaningful contributors to the nation's fight against unemployment. Collaboration. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, strategically, we have established collaboration and partnership with industry and global institutions to enhance students' learning experience and research. Among these organizations are Jospon Group of Companies, popularly known as Zoom Lion, Kantanka Automobile, Toyota Ghana Limited, Cosmos Innovation Center, GIZ, German Corporation, World University Service of Canada, WUSC, and many others. These collaborations, coupled with hard work and innovations, are part of the reason AMMUTED is receiving global recognition and attention in less than 5 years of its establishment. I didn't hear you clapping for that. For instance, the UK Times Higher Education, a London-based global ranking agency, ranked AMMUTED the best in Ghana and 4th best in sub-Saharan Africa for teaching skills in its 2023 Sub-Saharan African University Impact Ranking. So, get me right, I don't want Legonized and KNUSC people to come and fight us. The ranking says when it comes to teaching of practical skills, when it comes to skills, then AMMUTED is what? The best. Again, our own National Union of Ghana Students, NUGS, awarded AMMUTED the 2024 Public University of the Year in recognition the university's outstanding contribution, commitment to excellence, and impactful work throughout the year. So that is what our NUGS also say. We are just 5 years. So if we continue the path, I know there is a very great success ahead for AMMUTED because of our practical approach that we approach to teaching and learning. Ladies and gentlemen, the Level Up Project. The Level Up Project being held under the team Building Blocks, the pathway to entrepreneurship success, is evidence of the impressive path to which the university efforts at cultivating entrepreneurial mindsets among our students and empowering them to transfer ideas into sustainable ventures is catching on the university. The university prioritizes creation and enabling environment for students to engage with industry and industrial experts and professionals to draw inspiration from them for life. Earlier this year, Dr. David McClory, popularly known as Mark Dan, business mogul and celebrated Ghanaian entrepreneur, led a team of esteemed industrial experts to AMMUTED with its Magdan Business Challenge. Many AMMUTED students competed in the challenge with pitching innovative ideas. In the end, several of them received cash award with the ultimate winner bagging in a cool 10,000 cash. The winner also qualified for the quarterfinals of the National Magdan Business Challenge to compete for 100,000 prize, up for grab, and is still ongoing. The students also got opportunity to listen to life story of Magdan and his business adventure, successes and failures as a guide. As Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is here today, we are confident that his advice, guidance, and experience he will share with us would spur our students on to lay strong and deliberate foundation necessary for building successful entrepreneurial ventures. My dear students, please take note, ask questions, and do not miss the opportunity to network. The array of experts and successful business opportunities gathered here could be the opportunity you require to kickstart something big in your life in future. Let this program be the first of many steps on your path to entrepreneurial success. Ladies and gentlemen, the leadership of SIC has done extraordinary work putting this program together. They deserve your appreciation. Yes, clap for them. Especially managing to attract of you esteemed personalities to come here to interact with you. Management is very proud of you, President of SIC, David Akwete, and your team. Kudus. To conclude, ladies and gentlemen, AMMUTED will continue to stay true to its mandate and create an enabling environment where innovative ideas are generated for viable enterprises, helping to reduce unemployment challenges persisting in Ghana. And I think Honorable Kennedy Agyapong's example is great for all of us. I don't know, I don't want to ask him how many people he employs. So if we have 50 of his kind employing that much in this country, I think unemployment will be something we wouldn't talk about. I also share his passion to be benevolent and passion to be charitable. Of course, each man is each other's keeper. And what do we gain if we say you are the richest person in the world and your riches doesn't touch life? One great thing I admire about Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is his charitable attitude, his give to society. And based on that, I'm wishing him well that he succeed in his venture to become president of this country. Even not a president, he dipped his hands into his private pocket and give so much to many people to help and to benefit society. I don't want to mention different ventures he has done on charity grounds. And therefore, I think if we leave the kitty of the nation to him, he will be able to share, and vulnerable people in our society will benefit. So, once again, on behalf of my Vice Chancellor, Professor Frederick Kwaku-Safo, and on my own behalf, I wish Honorable Kennedy Agyapong and his team, CEOs and other industrial players, colleagues, staff, students, and special people here, welcome to AMMUTED. And to the Level Up project, well done. I hope we are going to have a successful conference or program. Thank you very much, Honorable, for giving us time. We are very, very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prof. You can do better. So before we continue, I would want us all to know that you can stream live this event on all the Ken City media outlets. That is Net2, Oman FM, Ash FM, and the others. Thank you very much. Kindly stream. Thank you.
Share the link.
Standing on all existing protocols, with a round of applause, I invite upstage Dr. Evans Dia, a senior lecturer of this noble institution.
Hello. Because of our time today, I decided to cut short my presentation and then speak within 5 minutes. I'm here with you, so we have to honor. So first and foremost, thank you so much, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Thank you, our former Deputy Minister of Finance, Tika Nanisha Eswempi, and all the special guests that are here. Professor Boatin, thank you for the splendid speech that you gave. Thank you very much. And we have TESCON here, and it's important that we acknowledge them. I think I saw TESCON. Okay, good. Today, I want to speak briefly about career development. Today is for entrepreneurship, and I've been asked to briefly talk about your career development, and it's important that we highlight some few points to help all of us. So many of us today are thinking of starting our own ventures. We have an incubator just right here to our left. And we are trying to help so many students in terms of starting your own business, coming up with your business ideas. But at the same time, we want you to also look at beyond prototyping, beyond the ventures, beyond building apps. There's something that we want you to take a good care of. And that basically is about how you're going to progress. So entrepreneurship may not necessarily be an immediate leap for some of you. Some of you may not automatically jump into entrepreneurship. So here at AMMUTED, we teach both entrepreneurship and intrapreneurship. In other words, if some of you should rise through the corporate ladder and become top CEOs and top level managers, we want you to inculcate these entrepreneurial mindset that you have and put them into practice. So today, your career is not a job. That's the first thing I want to tell you. For most people, once we talk about career, we think that career is a job. Career simply means your trajectory. I was privileged, of course, to attend Prempeh College, and I know you went to Pukwari or something? Oh no. So I attended Prempeh College. I'm an AMMUTED senior. And after Prempeh, I had the privilege during President Kufuor's time to be selected as one of the best students to study outside. I studied. Thank you. So I studied with French as the language of study. So I did my BBA and my MBA using French. I'm perfectly bilingual. I speak French and I speak English. And then I got the chance through the US Department of State to be selected as an emerging leader in Africa to be trained in the US. And then we all decided to come back and stay here in Ghana and work here at AMMUTED. Now, the reason why it's important for you to understand that it is all about two things I want you to write down. What is going to make you successful is just two. Number one is, are you going to create value or are you going to add value? And the second one is that I want you to become valuable. Today, what we want you to learn at AMMUTED has always been about skills. Here, we are not concerned about certificates. In fact, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg are no longer in the US. They are no longer recruiting based on certificates. They actually call for the job and they give you an assignment. Whoever can solve the assignment is the person that they recruit. So we don't want you to graduate and just have a certificate, but we want you to be competent at something. We want you to become skillful at something. And that is why at AMMUTED, most of our programs that we do are demand-driven, and after we've done our needs assessment. That's how come some programs we scrap them off, and we still scrap a lot of them off. And last year we introduced programs like plumbing, masonry, carpentry, and so on and so forth, because we are looking at what society needs and how best we can do. So today, what would networking be for you? The first most important thing is that you need to be visible. Please take this. Whatever you are good at, if the world does not have an idea about it, you will not be found, you will not be discovered, and they would never be able to identify you. So you have to be on LinkedIn, you have to be on social media, and you have to put what you are capable of doing out there. You win an award, you put it there. Today you've met Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, grab a picture with him, put it out there, and make sure that you're all connected. You know how this goes. I thought you were going to clap for that. So grab a picture and then put it there that today you are at this program, you learned so much, and what you learned from him. The second thing is about adding value, and the third thing is about staying consistent. I've always said this thing that talent without discipline, discipline will beat talent. Consistency will beat talent. So that's what we teach you here. We don't wait for opportunities. We stand at the door of the opportunity, and when that door opens, we enter. Quite a number of you stand very far from the opportunity, and by the time the door opens, you run to it, the door is already shut. You don't do that. Identify it. Maybe next year you want to attend an exchange program. You know I'm the head of international relationships. If you need anything of that sort, you come to us, we'll help you. This year we are sending students to Turkey, we are sending some to Canada, and if you find any opportunity and you want to have any of these exchange programs fellowship, just reach out to us. Next week we are training all the PhD students to attend a fellowship with the World Bank, and this is some of the things that we are doing, and we'll be able to help you do that too. Just to be ending because of our time, the most important thing about career is about preparation. First and foremost, know what you want to become and who you would like to become. What you are going to be is basically the job or the career that you're going to build. But who you become will be based on your character and your integrity. And that one is where we want you to focus on. Now, preparation will mean that start to volunteer. At AMMUTED, we teach all of you that don't leave AMMUTED after 4 years without volunteering for anything. Be part of SRC, be part of TESCOM, be part of Entrepreneurship Club, be part of MASA, whatever association on campus. Find something, look for Dr. Jima, Dr. Befi, look for them, and then tell them that Dr. Boateng, I want to volunteer for you. Is there something I can do for you? And that is how you get there. The next thing is learn to write and speak clearly. No matter how good you are, if you can't write well, it will be difficult to market you. If you can't speak well, it becomes a problem. So communication is a must for all of you, and learn to build a portfolio and learn to actually build your CV. So just to wind up quickly, the most important thing about career I want you to understand is that you are building a trajectory. You are building something that would outlive you. So the first most important thing you need to understand is that everything that you do become visible. Okay? Become what? Visible. The second one is become valuable. Learn to add skills to it. And the last one is be consistent. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Doc. Kindly do better for him. Before we proceed, there are some dignitaries that need to be introduced because they are very well-doing people and they need this introduction. First on my list, I have Honorable Stephen Amwa, Honorable Dr. Stephen Amwa, the Member of Parliament for Inshayesu constituency. Okay. I'm told he's the former Deputy Finance Minister and he's popularly known as... Thank you very much. We have here Mr. Bernard Amufa Jantua, the President of Benamo Group of Companies. Thank you very much, Mr. Bernard. Oh, and he's also the CEO for Brekum Chelsea Football Club. Do it better for him. Do it better. Hey, Ace. Somebody say Ace. Ace. We also have here Mr. Yao Brefo, the CEO for Safari Gardens at Asemaito. Somebody, let's do this. Say whoosh. Whoosh. Thank you very much. We also have here Faustina Kunsin Esquire, member, Ken's campaign team, Ashanti region. This is Faustina. Thank you very much. We also have here Mr. Prince Ejay Guy G, personal assistant to Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Woo! Somebody help me say capo. Capo. Thank you. We also have here Mr. Fred Ochre, a campaign team member of Honorable Kennedy Agyapong's campaign team. Somebody, let's sign for him. Thank you very much. We also have here Mr. Dennis Thomas Bando, a campaign team member as well. Somebody, let's snap for him. Snap for him. Thank you. We also have here Mr. Kofi Amankwa, campaign team member, Ashanti region. I also see here our brothers and sisters from the Tescon fraternity of AMMUTED. Please, can we get a wave? Thank you very much, our brothers and sisters. We also have here the local NUCS president of AMMUTED, Her Excellency Husseina Mohammed. Let me give it to her. Thank you very much, Her Excellency. To continue, let's do a quick giddy like I know something that Honorable Sticker would like. I'm inviting here for a performance from the Royal Chanters of Achuma Hall. Kindly give it to them.
Yo, yo, yo. Boss, na mumra machikra mama. Boss, mumra machikra mama. Mumra boss, mumra machikra mama. Boss, mumra machikra mama. Okay, I'm free even for now. Come and say me the father. We na mo si kwan. Nti mumra machikra mama. Boss, we ta mo bakasa. Na ma bo me ni kwan. Na be say me fall back. We na mo si.
Yeah, mo. Chantes. Yeah, bomba yeah firewa. Nada yeah mura yeah frewa. Oh, any jemu ara wo. Yeah mura yeah frewa. Yeah ma junya mi. Shirankanya me aye kanide nazekarade wakwenye nemo eshiraye. Wow.
Let's go now.
the Royal Chanters of Bachima Hall, Honorable Ediasa. Oh, give it up for the Royal Chanters of Bachima Hall. Once again, I want us all to know that the program is live on Net2 TV, Oman FM, Ash FM, NAP Radio, and also on all other social media platforms that belongs to Honorable Kennedy Akompreko Ohene Agyapong. A lot of dignitaries more to introduce. Okay, so once again, we have here in our midst Dr. Prince Jima, that's a senior lecturer of the accounting department of this institution. We have here, Hala Madrid. Hala Madrid. Okay, we have here Mr. Emmanuel Osei Jemfi, a development consultant, a former student leader of AMMUTED. In fact, yes, some has never anytime. So give it up to him. Again, we have here with us Dr. Philip, the TESCON patron of this institution. Give it up for him. Dr. Philip. Once again, we have here Mr. Eric Osei Passover. He's the TESCON president. Give it up to him. We also have here Mr. Befi. Mr. Befi, the Vice Dean of Students for this noble institution. Give it to him. Coffee? 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 Thank you very much. Once again, we have here Dr. Elijah Kusi, a lecturer from the construction department. Give it up to him. We also have here some student leaders in this institution. We have here His Excellency David Akwete Ochre, the SRC president of this institution. I guess he's, Presido. Okay, he stepped out, so we'll do it for him again. He deserves it. We also have here His Excellency Godfred Atia Jr., the Vice President, SRC Vice President of this institution. We have here, okay, so His Excellency David Akwete Ochre is here. Give it up to him. The SRC President of this institution.